theology. It's more than a philosophy, more than a psychology, more than just an ecology, bigger than biology, larger than anthropology, brushes against astrology. That's prophecology.
This is Master Prophet Bernard Jordan, and we're here at Prophet Joshua with a comedian extraordinaire.
Yes.
And Prophet Jonathan is going to read his bio, but you know Prophet Jonathan's been out there illegally prophesying.
Yeah, he has been.
He didn't make his poem initiation.
No, Jonathan, say it isn't so.
He wish he could. Legs beat him. And Legs just got into the church.
Wow. Minister Jonathan.
It was just an initiation. They had him all set up. He was on rebellion. All he had to do was walk through the passage. And he was afraid of the transition to go from death to life.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's going to do it next time.
But video has all surfaced up there. He's out there sitting on the side of the stage, sit there giving people warnings, telling people stuff about their life and pinpointing issues in people's life and just, oh my
illegally.
God. Just,
Speaking of which, we have an amazing comedic genius who is legal.
Deflect.
This is a master of deflection. So, Minister Powell, illegal prophet Jonathan, who do we have today?
We have, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all from around the world. We have in the studio Chris Grant, a rising star in the New York comedy scene. You may have seen him on some of your favorite reality shows, such as Summer Camp on USA Network, MTV's Yo Mama.
Yo Mama.
Yo Mama.
Yo Mama.
I want to hear what Yo Mama's about.
ABC's Match Game.
Match Game. Jonathan, sound like you should have been on that one there with I want to see what they match.
And Fox's Love Connection.
Ooh. Now, Jonathan, you might have gotten a master's degree in
The
that
bio says he's been doing comedy for 17 years. The bio says he's got a master's of science in education, and he's currently working on some hot projects that are about to hit the scene. This is Chris Grant. Here we go.
Let's give it up for Chris Grant.
Thank you. How y'all feeling today, man? Y'all got some energy. I just want to talk about illegal prophesying. Can we just get back to that real quick?
You can, because this is the illegal prophet. He has a word. He will look into your life and tell you things that would astound you, but he was supposed to have hands laid by the master prophet on him. But Jonathan, he wants to know something about it. What do you see for his life, Jonathan? Your eyes are, he's already in the spirit. He's already there. Look at his
I will defer to the master. I'm only a minor. You're a master. And then I would be so out of order with the most trusted first son of the prophet. So I don't have anything.
He's been preaching in Detroit.
He has.
They see much clearer.
He did Detroit, Michigan.
You can see your wife.
Detroit. He was turned around and was. He was in Chicago. He's been traveling all over the place, and he was also somewhere ministering in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, he was.
He's hitting the
he was in Georgia?
He only goes to cities where there's an NBA game.
You in Atlanta? You had your mask on?
No, in Atlanta.
You got the jab?
The who?
Never mind.
The jab.
That's personal.
The jab. You don't know what the jab is?
What is the jab?
The jab.
Come on. You don't know what the jab is? I know what the jab is, and I'm 62.
That's the anti-Rona.
No, I don't.
You don't have the. Did you get the vaccine?
Oh, that's what they call it.
You know what?
Come on, John.
That's what they call it. The
Give Jonathan the
jab.
sound effects on that
Yeah,
one.
you got to stick them right there.
That's what it's called. I had no idea that's what it was called.
Yeah, the jab.
Yes, I did get the jab.
Oh, you good, man. You get the antidote. You ain't gonna die.
I had it already.
You like confirm?
I already had it, lived through it,
Yeah,
and
he had
then
one.
got it. And then I got the vaccine.
Yeah,
Okay.
he had it when it first came out. He was one of the first.
Oh, you was a
You
pioneer.
got it when it first dropped.
Civil rights to Rosa Parks of will not be moved. I will not die. I will live. Yeah. And then I said, God, please don't let me die. I was sick by myself. If I'm in the house, I said, God, please don't let me die like this. I'll be naked, and they would take pictures of me, and I'll be on the New York Post. I said, but Lord, let me die in strength. Don't let me die weak, because if they take a picture of me weak, they'll never forgive me.
That's
But
all
God
you
let me
concerned
live.
about, dying looking bad.
Right.
Yes.
I better shower and put some good jaws on before I go to
Before
bed. 'Cause
I
I don't know if I'm gonna wake up.
You know, talking about drawers, he really does not believe in.
Whoa!
That's why he gave us that information about
Wait a
being
minute,
naked.
Bishop.
Oh, that's what you meant by unhinged. I thought we were gonna.
Y'all can go back. Y'all go back to the.
Jonathan, you were the one that's saying about dying naked. About
Yeah,
you
that's
being
what you
naked.
was
You
talking
the
about.
one brought up the nakedness.
Well, I'm covered now. I'm very covered. But let's talk about you.
This is him. This is like.
So,
this is-
Mr. Grant, tell us about what new projects are you working on now? Then we want to hear
I
about
kind
it.
of want to finish hearing this story.
We don't want to hear about it. We come back next Wednesday. We'll talk about that. But this Wednesday, we want to talk about you. We're in the business of getting to know you, Mr. Grant. What do you have going on?
All right.
So what's happening? What's happening? You went on a match game. Did you get matched up with someone?
No, match game is a recreation of the old game back in the day where you have to match a word with a sentence. So they give you a list of words. You have to make sure you pick the right word, or you can take a suggestion from one of the celebrity panelists.
Okay.
And one of y'all are right, or both of y'all could be wrong.
Oh, so did you enjoy that game?
Oh, I loved it. I got to meet Ice-T and George Costanza.
Oh my goodness.
George Costanza.
Yeah. Wow. They were cool.
Did you get pictures with her?
No, I just got 15 minutes of the episode with them. They ain't let me take no pictures on stage. Yeah.
Fortunate.
It was cool. I mean,
Man, no, it's cool. No, you know.
oh, and Wayne Brady was there.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady was my favorite on Match Game.
Get out of here.
Wayne Brady
he's
is
still around.
Yes, he's the coolest dude ever. If you ever get a chance to meet Wayne Brady, you'll fall in love. Like, I see why white people love him so much.
You know, now that's interesting. White people do love Wayne Brady.
Love Wayne
Yeah.
Brady.
Why do white people love Wayne Brady?
Because he's like the cool white kid that actually tanned well.
Total sense to me.
What do you mean that made sense to you, Jonathan?
Wayne Brady.
What?
He's a non-scary black guy.
Yes.
Like Obama.
Like if G-Eazy was black.
G-Eazy.
He's a white rapper.
The white rapper from Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G-Eazy. So Wayne Brady was like, do you think he'll ever speak at a Black Lives Matter rally?
No. That'll ruin his white checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is his wife black?
I don't know.
He's married, right?
I think so.
Actually, yeah, there was this big thing about him co-parenting while he was in a relationship with someone a couple years ago. I forgot the specifics of it, though.
I'd be interested to see if his wife was black, though.
Why would you want to see if his wife was black?
It would just be interesting to see I wonder what kind of black woman she would be.
So you want to see if he came home with a Shaniqua
Or Sharon.
or Karen?
Karen.
Shaniqua, Sharon, Karen.
His wife is Asian. Even better.
Yeah, that fits.
That's
That
actually
fits.
even better.
fits.
That actually psychologically fits because you know she's saying yes.
And Asian women love white men.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't.
We're getting at it.
Especially when they're tanned right. offense to my brother if you're watching, because you're married to a Japanese woman.
So, Jonathan, have you ever dated an Asian woman?
Actually, no. Never did.
You didn't go in that part. That's interesting. I
didn't go to that part of town.
So you've dated white.
Yeah, I try to be. I've been an equal opportunity employer, but when it comes to those up in the mountains, they never did anything for me. No. They always like scary dolls.
Yeah. Did you?
Scary porcelain dolls.
Did you?
Little Russian ones.
Yeah. I don't want to see that at nighttime.
Have you ever dated an Asian woman?
Yes, I have.
And what was that like? Did it last for longer than a month?
It did. It was pleasant. Here's the thing about Asian women. If you're not mature enough to understand what you're getting, you'll blow it. You know what I mean? Like, culturally, Asian women are very into who they're dealing with at the time. I've seen the pattern. I've dated 3 Asian women in my lifetime.
You had 3 Asian women in your life?
wow.
Yeah.
Where do you find them?
2 in college, nurses, of course, and 1 after college on Bumble. She was also a nurse.
You were never sick, were you?
This is about a good 6 years. I was clean, man. Anytime I had a sinus infection, she brought home salt syringes, just shoot it up my nose, bring Tylenols, all kinds of stuff, muscle relax. This is cool.
Wow. So it was like you had a walking drugstore.
Literally.
Wow. So you've dated Asians.
I have.
Have you ever dated Hispanic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Black 2.0.
Yes.
That's Black 2.0. Yeah.
Yeah, I had
You dated Spanish also?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have
Now,
you?
you look like the type that dates Spanish girl.
Yeah, I did, and after that last one, I said, oh,
She's Dominican.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
wow, how did y'all know?
Come on.
Oh, you're prophetic as well.
I could see. I know.
know that-
when I could see that Dominican pain in another brother's eyes. You know.
And I tell you, look at my.
And he still called a bishop to clean the brujeria they put on him all. Cause they'll get you,
I tell you, you ain't got till you ain't got
man.
by a Dominican.
Yeah.
Woo! And I mean, she got me, dog. Okay.
They do. Was she a Gemini?
I think she was.
Yeah.
I think Janet was a Gemini.
Oh my God, you called her name.
I'm sorry.
Leave that in.
Janice. Janice. Yes, I was talking about Janice.
She texting you right now.
Nothing. They start off like the Oriental, submissive, and that's just poppy, and then it's.
Yep.
You're not leaving. Sit in front of the door as you're trying to leave.
Yeah.
That kind, like Rosa Parks. But I gotta go.
I can't.
This is no jokes, Bishop. This is a truth. This is not no joke. And he's a comedian. This is not no joke. He's telling real life stories.
You mean these are not jokes here?
No, this is real. Listen,
You and Jonathan didn't prepare this as a script?
No, this is the plight of the black man. Okay, like this is what we go through. You speak a little Spanish, of course.
Just a little bit.
All you need is you a brother who speak a little Spanish perfectly, right? All you need to know is 2 or 3 good sentences perfectly with the dialect and all, because Dominicans very particular about their dialect. They don't believe in the letter S. If you get the dialect down perfectly, oh man, they'll snatch you right on up, chew you up, and spit you out, man. Got him looking like a double-man twin.
He's ready to marry me.
Oh, wow. And are they ready to get committed to marriage and stuff
Instantly.
like that? Really? So they believe in marriage and family?
Instantly. But just you ain't got nobody. Your mother's gone, your sister gone, it's me. You can't even be at church too long. What you doing talking Jesus so long for? What Jesus got to give you, I can't give you.
That's right. Because she came and found God.
Yeah.
What did you want to find him now for? Now you want to find Jesus? Iglesia Pentecostal, why now? No, Be lost. Don't you want to be lost? Go. I mean, you've been there. Why would you want to? Yeah. I saw. Then she could give her life to Christ. I was sitting there playing. Now you want to live your life to Christ.
No, when it's good, it's great though.
Yes.
When it's good, it's great.
Fabulous.
Yeah. But when it's bad,
It is hell.
Really? So how many Dominican women have you dated?
let's move on. Next question.
So have you? So have you dated any Karens?
One.
Oh, so you had one white relationship, yeah.
It was right before like all the BLM stuff broke out, and it was like she was really nice. She was really smart. You know, she was also a nurse. She all her own things and everything. You know, but it was just something about her that I couldn't. My heart wouldn't click. Like, and she was great. Like, we lifted together. You know what I mean? Like, she was really nice, really sweet. But my spirit wasn't.
Did you ever bring her home to your mother? Why not?
It just didn't get there. My spirit didn't.
Have you brought any girl home to your
Yeah.
mother?
Mama gets approved because mom know what I can't see.
But you didn't bring the Karen there.
No, not everybody gets it. Only if I'm really, if my heart feels you, mom got to give you the second draft approval.
Have you dated any black women?
Yeah, absolutely.
Black women.
Yeah, I like black women, man. I love black women
Yeah.
because I'm black. You know,
Yeah.
it makes it easier to live.
It makes it easier to live?
Because white women ain't gonna understand why she can't go to the march.
You know what?
Should be offended.
How come she can't go to the march?
No, you go to the Capitol building. That's your march. This is the other march.
Your march is on the other side of town. They're wearing white robes at yours.
Yeah.
We're wearing kente cloth.
Her march, they trespassing.
Yeah, completely. Move out the way!
There's just certain things, like even Latina women can understand certain things about black culture just by the color of their skin in most instances, right? They'll experience the same discrimination we do, even though they be in denial sometimes. They'll experience it. White women will never understand that experience. That's why they talk slick out the mouth when the police pull us over in the car together.
Oh,
White
yeah,
women, white women will talk real slick to the police. Police will take it out on you.
Yeah.
Must be holding a hostage. Get out the car. You know.
You know what? I didn't
Be
think
quiet
about that.
in this car.
Yeah, you know, I know somebody that is married to a black man, married to a white woman, and when they got in the South, driving down through Georgia, he had to ask his wife to get out of the front seat and ride in the back seat, almost like driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't do
Because
that.
of well, if you drove down in the South here through these communities, you might would do it because they got pulled over and it was a little bit of a situation.
Yeah, I stay near large cities. If I gotta go to a small city, I'm
with you.
not going.
I don't
Not
go.
going.
Yeah, I went one time. Me and my mom got lost in Prince William County, Virginia, or West Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
It was about 11:30 at night. We needed to get some gas. We pulled into this town, unbeknownst to us. As we're driving down, we see this huge illuminated crucifix on the left side of the street. Like it was like a church, but it was huge. Like it wasn't just this isn't nice. It was this humongous, like scary Jesus. Like Jesus was mean mug. He was like, somebody get me down off of here. Like it was bad. Like we out. I'm not going to town like that. My heart instantly fell down to my gut. I don't do them small towns.
You don't do the small towns.
Because they still believe in that 1920s, 30s, 40s race culture. Like they still believe they can get in their truck, ride out, and go grab somebody and hang somebody.
Yeah.
And go to sleep.
Yeah, and go to sleep good.
Yeah.
There's only so much one man can do. You know, I ain't no rapper. I ain't got no guns on me. I can't shoot them. You know, so I stay in the city in the Bronx where it's safe.
Wow. So let's see. Now you was also a school teacher, right?
Yes, sir.
So are you still teaching?
I'm still teaching. I'm actually doing a summer program right now for.
Not you.
Yeah.
You?
I'm doing a summer program.
What ages are the children roughly?
So these kids range from age 12 all the way up to 19. It's a program for kids who've been displaced, foster care. We even have some students there who were saved from trafficking. Kids
Wow.
who parents abandoned them. So it's a really disadvantaged group of kids, and I thought I was gonna freak out, but I actually love them a lot.
They're real people. You can see that they have a soul. They have the trauma in their life made them a different kind of human being.
Yes, 1000%.
Wow. So this here has really transformed you in a lot of ways.
1000%.
Meeting
Yeah.
these individuals.
Yeah.
Well, let's give that some respect.
Whoa. What, a dragon? What was that?
What was that?
What in the Game of Thrones was that?
Legs over there like I won't use these new sounds tonight.
I got to crown you, Doc.
Prophet Joshua, what you want to ask Chris here?
Oh, man.
So, Chris, what is your, with working with the kids, what is your most favorite thing, to do with the kids? Is it seeing them smile? I know they probably, when they see you, they love to just have fun, because you look like one of those counselors that, you want to, if anybody's going to let me do it, Mr. Chris Grant is going to let me do it. So I'm going to, talk to him. So what would you say is your most favorite thing, I guess, to do with the young people or with the youth? What makes your day?
I like when they want to show me something that they are currently into. So one of the students today, when I first got to the school, she gave me so much grief. Like she was like, "Who are you? How long are you gonna be here? I don't think you're gonna be here that long because I already don't like you. You better not give me a lot of work." And I was like, first of all, who you think you're talking to? I will push you right down the stairs and I won't tell nobody you're down there, okay? Don't play with me. And she was like, "You valid, Mr. Grant. You valid." Right? So it's like now, today, she calls me over to her desk as we're playing our game, and she's on YouTube, and I'm like, "What are you doing on YouTube?" She goes, "I want you to hear this." And so it's some dude on the screen rap. I'm like, what is this? She's like, "That's my brother."
Wow.
That's my brother. He raps. I want you to hear it. And I was just like, I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's like, as much as I look forward to, leaving my teaching career to expand on bigger and better things, it's moments like that that kind of always keep me tethered to the kids a little bit,
Wow. And you've been doing teaching in and out for how many years now?
10 years. This makes the 10th year.
Wow.
Working with children.
Yes.
So when you build your family, how many children you plan on having?
I don't want no more than 2 because I like cash.
You just like cash. Why? You think your children may give you?
I love my family, but they need cash too.
But your children will give you cash.
My children will give me cash maybe about 15, 16 when they're able to do manual labor.
No, as babies you can have them in commercials doing diapers and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
you mean pimp the kid? You know what? I could pimp the kid.
Pimp the kids.
Why? Yes.
Makes sense to me.
You know what?
Pimple.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Where's
Thank
my
you.
money?
It's my money and I want
I want it now.
That's right. Pimp the kid.
No Similac for you, Jimmy.
Pimp the kids. That's the
Where's my
motto.
money?
That's the mission statement. Because then now you get the $300. You get the $300 a month for your kids too now.
Yeah.
For just free $300.
$300 a month for your children?
Just for having a kid.
Just for having them.
It's like a tax rebate.
Where you get that?
pandemic.
Biden snuck it in the last bill.
Am I too late?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 5 children.
You want sex? You better put a wig on that dog or something. give it a social security number.
That's the power of prophecy.
You feel me?
Sure, they're giving $300 per kid?
$300 per kid.
Wow.
Just because.
Did you know about that?
I didn't know about that.
So when does that bill go into effect?
It's already active. People have already been getting it.
Joshua, you
I'm late. I need to get I got 2.
mean he's supposed to get like $600?
Might get $600. You didn't get it already?
I didn't get it already.
You filed your taxes already?
Jonathan, you have 7.
Oh, Jonathan, you're in for.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't give it to us.
I mean,
They probably.
Not giving it.
Jonathan,
They're not.
you might be eligible.
They're not giving it. They're not. I'm a black man in America. They're not giving me anything. They're not giving me any money.
he gonna call for his check. Excuse me, I'm calling for the 3. Back to work, Negro.
They're gonna be like, you owe us. We're picking you up.
What is it? What is it? You sent it to the kids already.
So you owe us now $14,332. I thought it was $600 a kid. Yeah, it's interest.
That number was too precise to be made up. That was fairly accurate, I believe.
They're not giving me anything.
Like he looked at that letter before he got out the car this afternoon.
14,300.
Wow. So when do you think you're gonna get married?
I'm looking forward to it next year.
Next year.
Next year.
Oh, damn it. I got to get off the lawn. Damn. She wasn't watching. She ain't supposed to know that. Yeah.
Well, cat's out the bag.
Well,
You'll be ready to do it? You'll be ready to do a wedding?
I would definitely be ready to
It'd
do
be pretty funny.
a wedding.
I'd love to hear those vows.
It would be very great.
And his reception, I think your reception would be like tickets when people want to buy tickets. It'd be so fun.
I would hope so. The last thing, I'm scared that I'll be so excited for it and overjoyed that I'll freak out at the wedding, because then I know, like, that's it, it's over. You know, once that the ceremony is still kind of like surreal from what I've heard. It's the reception when everyone is celebrating your union is when you like, oh, this is it.
This is it. This is
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
See, that's what Johnson's afraid of. See, he's holding his
afraid.
chest.
He got heartburn.
I need a little Xan. There's a little ice cream or something. I have a little burning sensation going on.
Stop eating them tomatoes, man.
Yeah, that's what that reception feels like pasta. feels like some tequila. Boy, burning my chest open. Vodka, Russian vodka.
So
Marriage feels like.
marriage is good though. I mean, this year will be 42 years I'll be married.
Amen.
42.
You can be with one woman and one woman only for the rest of your life for 42 years.
I don't know if that's biologically.
It is.
You know.
Jonathan, you can.
Yes, it's very possible. It's absolutely. Rosa Parks showed us that it's possible to really stand your ground. If you're committed to something, you can be committed to it. Yes. Yes.
It's not, but it's not bad. You could just be
it's
with
not
one
bad.
person.
Yes. I'm waiting for Mr. Grant. He's going to show us into a more perfect way. And then I'm going to follow in those footsteps.
Why you got to put the onus on me?
Well, you got the bigger beard.
I'm the young blood.
No. You out there with Project Hope. So I know.
Yeah.
I know you're fine. You're doing just fine. There's nothing wrong.
He's doing fine. There's Project Hope.
Just fine.
He's doing. Okay, yes, that is good. So next year, 2022, you hopefully will be married.
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna. And she met mother already.
Absolutely. We done all the families done intermingled already. It's all good.
Really, you are really getting tangled.
I know, it's crazy. I wasn't expecting it.
Wow. Does it feel like an entanglement?
No.
Yeah.
I can't afford an entanglement.
Why you said you can't afford an entanglement?
Entanglements require funds to be put forth in order to be entangled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to do real things, you know. Like I was just talking to Josh earlier. I'm about to close on a property in Jersey City.
Jersey City.
Jersey City. Yeah. My first property, so, you know, it came by surprise. I was going to use that cash to go out and get the engagement ring, but the lawyer actually certified the review today, and I wasn't expecting to even get the house. I was expecting them to bounce back everything because we lowballed the guy 20,000 under asking. So I was like, I ain't gonna get this house. I'm gonna just throw it in there and see what happened for the experience. And he came back and said, we'll take it.
Whoa. So there it
So
is.
I stalled more. I told the attorney, see if you can push it to September 15th. We need the inspections. I want these amendments. I want these addendums added to the contract and all
And
that.
they said,
That was yesterday, and she emailed me today. Attorney review is complete. I was like, okay,
wow, so you,
it's fast.
A house and a wife.
you know, you
Yeah.
may, so you may get married by the end of the year.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
No,
got,
because-
got renovations to do.
Well, I'm willing to come, because I'm sure there's going to be quite a few broken-hearted. Now,
Oh, yeah.
That black book there in your phone, what you can feel free to do
Yeah. I
is pass it on
tell you what, here's
over.
what you do. I need you to text me,
Uh-huh.
right? And I'm gonna add you to a special close friends list.
This
on
is
Instagram.
what I'm talking about.
Everybody on that list.
Uh-huh.
That's fair game.
Hot, tot, 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 and that's the power of prophecy.
Oh, wait a minute, I don't understand that.
Prophecy. You said I need a wife, and look, just like in the Bible.
He's come alive.
They just started coming, and they just
come alive.
And now look at this. Now a list, and I can only imagine. He's got the Orientals. He's got the Hispanics. He's got Heinz 57 variety over here.
Heinz 57
So I'm
variety.
getting ready to just look and be like, look at this.
You want to know something funny? Well, I have friends who have actually gone through my list on Instagram. They'll go through my friends list, and whatever picture gets like a bunch of likes and a few comments, they'll go and follow those same women, and then I'll see them liking their pictures.
picture.
And then I'll get messages from my friends. Who's this person? They keep sliding in my DMs. I'm like, oh, I don't really know that guy. And then I got to call them like, hey man, chill.
Why would you do that?
So you becoming like a matching coach.
I'm not intentionally.
Yeah, but it's like that just follows you. You could probably probably call matchmaker.
Matchmaker.
I probably should.
Matchmaker Chris.
What's your
That's a part of one of the projects we're working on that's going to be hitting the same.
So how can people follow you? They probably want to follow you on Instagram and stuff. How do they follow?
If they want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at official Chris Grant, all one word, official Chris Grant, conventional spelling, ain't no Q's and nothing in there. And you can go ahead and check that out. Also have a store, tatoloco.com. That's also
Thought?
nah, Tato.
Tato. Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, that's Dominican?
yeah. It's
Oh,
it's
Tato.
it's a Dominican slang phrase. It means like it's all good.
Oh, Tato.
Yeah.
Okay, I just learned something. I thought it was thought. I didn't know. All I heard was thought.
Yeah, nah. It's like, for example, if someone says, "Yo, we have a meeting tomorrow at 10 p.m." I'll see you? Yeah, I'll see you there. You go, Tato.
Tato.
Tato? What's that mean?
It's all good.
All right, Tato.
Tato. Yeah, you wanted to make sure you weren't saying nothing wrong, right? Tato. Okay.
So Tato Loco, all my merch, my Si Pero No and all that stuff, that's there as well. So you can go ahead and check that out.
Is your fiance, is she Spanish?
She is Puerto Rican, which by default makes her black.
You're gonna have some really nice hair going in with your
Oh yeah,
kid.
Oh.
yeah. I'm trying to make me a Maxwell. You feel me?
Oh yeah. You're gonna have.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, you about to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen when your Dominican friends, your Asian friend, all of them find out that you're getting engaged and all of this stuff?
They better send something from the registry.
I'll be glad.
I got no mercy for anybody that I used to be with. I ended it on good terms with love and admiration. If they can't take it, then I'm sorry, baby. You don't need to be here. You ain't finna mess up my happiness. I'm good.
Wow, that is really something.
Yeah.
Preach, man.
Got excited. He wanted to play on it.
I feel that because I was going to hire security for mine, because I know these people be angry. But I've been nice to these people. I said, listen.
You think some of them will come to the wedding?
Some may, which is why we have to specify invitations, because, like I said, you ain't messing up my day. I don't believe in divorce, so this would probably be my first and last. So, very specific. The party that I do after the fact, that's up for grabs, but, that's much lower stakes,
I want to be at that. The reception.
That is good. What you said, Jonathan?
I want to be at the reception. You want me to drive? I'll drive you that day.
You want to be at the reception?
I'll bring you to the wedding.
Why do you want to be at the reception?
I'm telling you.
What are you telling me?
Jonathan, what are you telling?
They're gonna need comfort. They're gonna be broken. They're gonna be weary and worn. And I'm gonna say, "Come here! Oh my God, Maria, come here! Come here. Don't worry."
Jonathan gonna be sitting at the bar.
I got a Bill Cosby for you.
You got a what?
No, Jonathan!
Yo, I was trying to cook up a cool way to do it. I'm like, I got that Bill Cosby. I'm like, thanks.
Oh, you feel
better, don't you?
No. Oh, no,
Don't worry, you won't feel anything for 20 years. You won't feel this for 20 years, baby. Don't worry. By the time you feel this, you'll be dead.
Chill out, Weinstein.
Come on, whiny.
God.
No.
My God.
Needless to say, we won't be on Lifetime next week. We won't be on The View. Sorry. Now, if you run for president, this show has got to be burned. Or you are gonna be. You will not be able to.
Well, no. After last president, this may
Actually, you might win.
This might get him in.
Yeah.
They say he's real.
He's a man of the people.
So, how do you feel about the vaccine and everything? The jab.
I got the flu vaccine up until I was in high school and never got it again. I caught the flu in 2007, ironically enough, walking through the very first Pride Parade I'd ever walked through, right? So I worked at FedEx on Houston Street.
What's the Pride Parade?
That's where all the the LGBTQ people get together and they walk down the West Village with no clothes on.
Oh, so you walked with no clothes?
No, I was in my uniform and I had to walk through them to get to the train station.
Oh, you had to walk through the.
And I caught pneumonia.
No, wait. You were working
And
for
then
FedEx?
the flu.
Oh.
And I had no flu shot and I didn't die. And so from that point on, I said, well, there's my inoculation. I don't need any flu shots. I ain't caught the flu since.
Okay. And what about COVID?
I think I might have had it in the beginning. My coworker's father passed away.
And you were okay
She
with
caught
that?
COVID, and the day she was really sick, she literally came like this close to me and breathed in my face, said, I don't feel well. And I said, you need to back up. And I got sick that following week.
You should see if you have the antibodies.
Yeah.
Did you check to see if you had anybody?
No, I didn't want to be stuck with anything. I was so freaked out by the sudden onset of everything. I was like, let everything calm down before you start swabbing and poking and pulling things from me, and then we'll take this one step further. But the way I was moving during the quarantine, I mean, I think I had it and I'm good. Because I was out, like underground shows and stuff like that.
But you know,
People
you're
not wearing masks. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but see that in that wave, your generation wasn't really getting it, but now it's getting them.
Oh, now this that Delta. That Delta different.
It's not like Spirit, baby.
Yeah, I don't mess with
But
that.
I just got a confirmation from someone that just tested positive,
Yeah.
and you're like in y'all age range,
Yeah.
and y'all skated right past it, but this virus is like really coming in y'all age range, very heavy.
Thank God.
Have you had any friends that have gotten the Delta yet?
Delta, no, I haven't.
COVID.
COVID, yes, but the people that I know that have caught COVID, I'm not in close communication with them. Only one, my friend Brian, who caught it recently, and he locked down in the apartment, and he's good now. Other than that, I don't know anyone else, and I like, my circle's pretty small. Like, I don't hang out with a lot of people. Like, I'll dip and dive here and there, and when I do, my spirit will tell me, I don't feel comfortable here. You wrap up or something. And most times when I go somewhere where there's a lot of people, like I went and did a show in Wisconsin last November.
Wisconsin, that's like a real.
Right.
They're having like a little outbreaks over there.
It was bad because when everybody was getting it bad, they was wide open. I mean, we were in a bar I was the only person wearing a double mask.
Wisconsin.
I looked ridiculous. I was the only person wearing a double mask, and it's crazy because I was getting ostracized for protecting myself. I'm like, I don't know Wisconsin. I know New York City. I know where I can go and be fairly okay. I don't know any of you people. I don't even know who touched this microphone.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
And the people didn't have no mask on at all.
no mask. They didn't care.
They didn't care. They was
Not
like,
like that. They just wanted to have a good time.
all right. Well, listen. Thank you, Chris. We're gonna have to you come on back again. We're gonna get an update. Any shows you got coming up soon?
I have a release coming up.
A release, okay.
August 30th, we are releasing La Factoria, all
Factoria.
12 episodes on YouTube. So one of the big projects that
Falteria. Now, what language is that?
That's, man, I'm glad you asked. La Factoria is a web series that a few friends and I got together and did. It's based on The Office, but it's literally in Spanish. And I play the HR representative at the job, but I'm also one of the most inappropriate people at the job as well.
So is this in Spanish or in English?
I speak English with a sprinkle of Spanish. Everybody else speaks Spanish.
And the show is in Spanish or English?
Spanish.
You have worked your way into a Spanish
I'm in.
show.
I did 2 months on Telemundo.
Wait a minute.
Kevin Hart ain't even got a Telemundo credit.
You did Telemundo, and your sprinkle of Spanish?
Yes. I got on Telemundo on a reoccurring person on a dating show where people would call in to go on dates with me and I would have to determine whether or not I wanted to pursue a relationship with them. Yeah.
And they were speaking to you in Spanish?
They were speaking to me in Spanish and I tell them, you better pull out your translate because the Spanish you hear is only good for the camera.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. You've had a very interesting, Jonathan, you haven't gone that far to date anybody in Spanish.
That's why I can't wait for this wedding, because of all these Spanish people swinging around, somebody's got to be ready for me. Somebody's gonna be, hey, Poppy, hey! Oh, and they travel in packs.
They traveling back.
I mean, if black people are late, they travel in packs. We all have something. Yes, and they have good hair.
They have good hair?
Very good.
Oh, you ain't never got one of them Afro ones? Man, them
have
Afro
Dominican
Latinas? Yeah, man, see, you got them slick, fine. I think I'm white Dominican. See, that's where you went
That's
wrong.
what, and she tried to oppress me.
See,
She's that
that's the problem.
colonizer.
Yeah. You gotta get the one with them big lips. You gotta get one that look like us. That's that one right there.
Well, bring him to the wedding.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Your show.
Got
It's gonna be la 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 la. Thank you very much.
You know what?
Legs, you're not gonna be alone anymore. Legs, you won't be alone anymore. I'm coming over to join you. I'm gonna be making that coffee for you too, next Bishop. The Basquiat.
Bustelo. Basquiat. He make coffee now?
Bishop, make me some of that Basquiat. I'm gonna make you some Basquiat, Bishop.
Bustelo.
Bustelo. That's it. Nutella, Bustelo. Yes.
Bustelo.
You know what?
Fabulosa. Everything just was going. Fabuloso.
All right, man. Thank you, thank you, Chris. You know, Jonathan needed this laugh for the day.
Yeah, I did.
You really, you make you.
I'm going home alone, so I need something to laugh at right now.
You need to get you a cat.
Last time I had a pussy cat. We gotta go right now. Shut this thing down.
Never have me on the show again. I ain't even do nothing. I incited all of this debauchery.
My God.
Look at that. Like, what the hell just happened tonight?
You know, so you suggested Jonathan get a cat?
Yeah, I got a cat. They calmed me down for real.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
What kind of cat did you get?
A tuxedo cat.
Oh, so it's black and white. Wow. and you took care of the cat and the
Yeah.
cat
What's
calmed you
cat's
down.
Yeah, that's my little man.
What's his name?
Pepper.
Jonathan, you might need to take care of the cat.
You need a pepper, John.
John, you
Maybe
need a
I
little
need-
pepper. Maybe
You need a little pepper.
you get an all-white one and get salt. A cat.
Or you can get an all white one, call it Karen.
Yeah.
And the cat probably lay right there at your feet
There you go.
on your bed.
I don't really like.
Have
Too
you
much
have you
cat
owned a
thing.
cat before?
I haven't owned a cat.
But you dated a woman that owned a cat.
Yes, I dated
Did
some
she have
cats.
3 cats? Did she have 3 cats?
I don't know. I didn't stay around long enough to find out. At that time of my life, once I saw the cat, I left.
Can I come back? Can I come back next week? Great.
Yeah, we do this every week. You can come back anytime. We will love you to come back. Every week with us.
I'll be back.
We're going to have you back.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, he should.
I'm saying we can do once a month. What you think, Lane? You think we should have Chris part of the show?
Yeah. Let's you track some of the things he's doing and the wedding progress and all these different things.
And we make it
kids.
put 2 or 3 pictures up there for you and ask you how you feel
Yes,
about
let's do it. Let's see.
That would be
Let's
dope.
see. You know, like, all right, what do we think? We could turn this into another show.
And we have people send their pictures in, and you
Yes.
can tell them dial in,
Yes.
and then we can like have you conversate.
Hello, how are you?
Jonathan is looking for a wife.
And one down, one black man out, then me out. Legs, you can have the rest. you divide the spoils and you pick from this United Nations. Every nation and tribe. It's all yours. Father of many nations.
The father of many nations. You know what? Jonathan is not well.
He's late. You know, it's very late. I apologize. You know, it's past my bedtime. I apologize.
So, John, are you going to pick up a cat this week? You make it.
I'm
think
gonna look
about
at
a
some
cat.
cats.
because he recommended a cat. What made you get a cat? How did you know to get a cat instead of a dog?
I'm hardly home, so the maintenance of a dog is much more closely aligned to a child. You can't just leave a dog in the house by itself, or they'll tear all your stuff up and pee everywhere. But I went home alone a lot. Like I wasn't like when I went out and did shows, I wasn't the type to go and bring a shorty back home. That wasn't my style, because like I believe that STDs do exist. And so I would just come back home alone often. And when I would get home, it'd be like a great night. I have a great show, right? I get home, woo, that was good. Have me a little drink, sit on the couch and just light a candle and watch YouTube. That's pitiful.
Pretty pitiful, isn't it?
Pitiful. So I got a cat, and me and my cat would sit on the couch and watch YouTube now.
Oh, so that's Jonathan. That might be some good therapy.
I might. I may be better than other cats been coming. So. This one will have something. We won't talk. You know, finally get through the movie. So real. No problem. I'm okay with that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really do. That's a very true statement.
Okay, listen. Thank you, Chris. Follow Chris Grant, amen.
Chris Grant.
And we, official Chris Grant, listen, and we'll see you next podcast. Peace.
To keep in touch with Master Prophet E. Bernard Jordan, go to www.bishopjordan.com and follow him on all social media platforms. To get more information about the Prophecology Conference and or more special events, go to www.zoeministries.com or call 888-831-0434. Thank you and stay blessed.